EastEnders drops 2 subtle hints at when horrific gas explosion will happen and key characters could be killed. Albert Square will be shaken up forever when a horrific gas explosion leaves at least one resident dead. The first reference came after Bex, who was disappointed with her GCSE results, got some advice from teacher Mr Pryce at the allotment. Meddling mother Sonia came to console Bex after she got a D in her music exam, and asked Gethin if he could tutor her daughter. But behind them was a large poster for the free Walford In Bloom, highlighting the event to viewers and weaving it into the plot. Later on, Mick Carter gave his wife some flowers to try to make her forgive him. But she rejected them and offered to give them to Jane Beale, who was enjoying a quiet drink with Ian. Linda barked, "Here you go Jane, Walford In Bloom." The Walford In Bloom event has been teased for weeks, with Linda shouting at Jay to sort out his front garden as he was letting the side down in Tuesday night's episode. But while viewers may have expected another rubbish storyline like the dustbin saga, there will in fact be a catastrophic incident. The mayor of Walford rocks up for the flower display, but is left to witness the carnage as the residents are literally torn apart. Bosses have dealt with slumping ratings and the shock exit of executive producer Sean O'Connor recently, but the shocking disaster is hoped to bring excitement back to the soap. And if that wasn't enough drama, Max Branning's sinister scheme will finally be exposed in the aftermath of the explosive event. Speaking to The Sun, a source said, "It's a bold stunt and has taken months of planning. It'll trigger a load of other storylines off the back of it, but the explosion itself will be a major talking point. Viewers will be left wondering whether it was set off on purpose or by accident, and bosses are staying tight-lipped about who will die, but at least one is looking like they will. Fans will be hoping it's not one of their favorites who is being killed off. But the good news will be that evil Max will finally get his comeuppance when his plot to take over Walford is exposed. During their darkest hour, the residents of Albert Square will realize he's been up to so zero-me dodgy dealings over the last few months. The gas explosion is likely to be as monumental as other devastating fires to have hit the BBC soap. Phil Mitchell famously set the Queen Vic on fire in 2010 during a drunken rampage, leaving landlady Peggy to shout "Let it burn" as she watched her beloved boozer go up in flames. The Walford Hardman started another fire when he set the car lot on fire with Frank Butcher as part of an insurance scam, killing a homeless man who may or may not have been Jay's real dad. And the B&B was burned to rubble when Nasty Yusef took revenge on Zainab, with her son Tamwar being left with horrific burns and the villain dying. Alfie Moon was also forced to risk his life by running into his home after trying to burn his home down and get the insurance money. EastEnders continues on Thursday on BBC One at 7:30 p.m.